Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 190 of Sonic Boom TV. This is the hatless episode. Just didn't feel like putting a hat on. I don't know. See my little gray hairs and stuff, but this is not concerning any of that. This is about the massive haul of records that I've got from VC Vinyl this week. I got them yesterday. Still got more coming. A couple of them haven't been sent yet. These are mostly $5 records that I got for actually $5. A couple of them are $6. There's a box set in here that was more, and then there's one 3LP that was also more. I'll go over the pricing and what I got and the price I paid for them first, and then if you want to stick around for the openings of them, we'll do that. So, you know, if you want to get out of here in about 15 minutes, you do that. If otherwise you want to stay around for like an hour, I'll be here. So, let's start off with the box set since it's not vinyl. These came from VC Vinyl again, off of Whatnot. They are based in Boca Raton, Florida. Everybody there is pretty cool that I've talked to, you know, on the different shows. A lot of the customers are as well. There are a few that are, you know, kind of not so great, but for the most part, it's a good experience with them, and you can get some cheap stuff. So anyway, the one thing I wanted to get, I put it off for a while until they started talking about they were almost sold out. And they are sold out now, so you can't buy this on there anymore. And that is the Nirvana, Cover the Winky, Nirvana's Nevermind 30th Anniversary Edition CD box set. This is... It's about $90 on Discogs, and I paid $30 for it. You know, it's got 5 discs in it and a Blu-ray. The first disc is the original Nevermind album remastered. Second disc is live in Amsterdam, Netherlands, at the Paradiso, November 25th, 1991, a day after my birthday that year. Then there's live in Del Mar, California, Pat O'Brien Pavilion, December 28th, 1991. Live in Melbourne, Australia for Triple J. That's a radio station, I think. At the Palace, February 1st, 1992. Live in Tokyo, Japan. Nakano's Sun Plaza, February 19th, 1992. And then the Blu-ray is the live in Amsterdam, Netherlands Paradiso show from November 25th, again. 1991. So this is going to be pretty good. I'm not worried about covering that anymore. This is going to be good. I don't know if this is like the Soundgarden one I got, where that's just a piece of paper in there, or if that's actually printed on the thing. But we're going to find out later in the show when I get to open it. But it's a nice little box. I don't know if there's anything else in it besides the CDs. It feels like it's heavy. There must be something in there, but we'll find that out later. Then we get into some records. Now, I got a lot of soundtracks in here, and some soundtracks of movies I have not seen. I think all of them, for the most part, I haven't seen. But this one, I wanted to get it. There was a yellow version of vinyl, and I wanted to get that because I thought that matched better. But it's the original motion picture soundtrack to Yesterday. This is the Walmart Blue exclusive version. They have an orange one, I believe, that was an FYE pressing, and then there was, I think there's a black one, and I wanted the yellow one, and I saw it when I first got on there, and I didn't buy it, and then I haven't seen it in a long time, so they might have sold out, or they just might have them in the warehouse somewhere, and nobody finds them. But these are all Beatles songs done by that guy. I don't know what his name is. I think they're all from you know, based on him singing them, I guess. But there are two records in here. There are 9, 16, 27 songs. Sorry about that. On here, they're all Beatles covers. I don't know if they're full versions. I don't know anything about it really. I would think most of them are, but then some of these things say from the film Yesterday, and some of them say Universal Fanfare, And some say from the album One Man Only. So I'm thinking that's his album, whoever he is. I don't know his name. Hopefully, when I open it up, I'll find that out. So maybe he released an album of Beatles covers or something, and they took some of those songs and put them on this as well. But I don't know that they were in the movie or not. So anyway, that was $5. The next one that I paid a few bucks for was one that they have a CD box set of this that has more songs. But when I looked at it, it looks like the songs are like a lot of snippet kind of stuff, or there's like 4 or 5 versions of the same song in a row, and I wasn't really interested in all that. And I picked up one of his other albums, a live one, and I liked it. So Rory Gallagher, Deuce, the 50th anniversary edition. This is 3 LPs. Says 50th anniversary limited edition 3 LP set celebrating 50 years of Rory's iconic album. 2022 remix and remaster of the original album, 16 rare alternate recordings and radio sessions, booklet of essays and photography, mastered at Abbey Road Studios, 180 gram heavyweight vinyl. And it's kind of heavy, so this is a cool one. I wanted to, I don't have much by this guy, and I don't know a lot by this guy, but I really liked what I heard on the first one, so I figured we'd go with this. This one, it was actually $20. Like I said, the CDs, I think they are selling them for 30 or 35, and I would rather have the vinyl anyway. So, but with the CDs, you can make a digital version if you don't have a download. I don't think that's gonna have a download card in it. Then this next one is one that I got for free. I won the giveaway that day, and this one is one that I thought about buying, but never really pulled the trigger. But I am kind of interested in it, because I'll tell you in a minute why. But it's Glen Campbell's Adios. This is his final album. It's a limited edition gold colored vinyl farewell studio album. There's only 500 of the gold ones, according to Discogs, and they haven't said that on their show. So I just wonder if they don't realize it, because they always have this one with the green sticker, but they also have some other ones that are, I think there's a pink color or something. But the reason I'm interested in this so much is because he had Alzheimer's and he passed away. He passed away, I think, in 2022, and I think this was released like 2 months before he died. But apparently, when he recorded this album, he was in, his full Alzheimer's was on, and I don't know how well he was functioning, but the guy, I guess the producer, had to stand in the booth with him and to get him to sing, and to sing what he was supposed to sing, I guess. So this might be like a really weird sounding album, or it might be amazing. I don't know. I just want to find out. And I do like Glen Campbell. I'm not a big country fan or anything, but I do like him. He's, my favorite song when I was a child, like 4 or 5 years old, was Rhinestone Cowboy. This is the Rhinestone Cowboy. He's got a million albums. I mean, he's got so many albums. I'm not going to buy them all or anything, but if I can come across something for free or cheap, I will pick it up. And I have a couple already. So anyway, Glen Campbell's Adios, final album from Glen. Then we get into some more. I think these are all going to be $5. Yeah. Okay, so these next three will all be $5. The V for Vendetta soundtrack. First time on vinyl. Newly created cover art includes mask, double album set. They said, I was watching the show earlier, not buying, but watching, and they said that this one's going to sell out today. I think this glows in the dark. It's kind of looking like it's glowing just by holding it up to that light. So that might glow in the dark, but there's like a paper mask of this on the inside. I'll get to that later. We'll look at it and see if it's anything. But it's it's just it's not the score. There's Cat Power. That's somebody I know on there. There's Julie London, which is an old-timey kind of singer from the 50s and 60s, I guess. Anthony and the Johnsons, no relation. So those 3 songs are like, I guess, vocals and music, you know. And then the rest of it seems to be the score kind of stuff mixed in. Look at that. So I have seen this movie. It's just been a long time. Remember the 5th of November or something like that is what he said. The next one, I debated on getting it, and then somebody played a song, and I was like, you know what, that's not too bad. This is somebody I like his old stuff, and when he was with the Police, and that would be Sting, 57th and 9th. Sting's first rock pop album in over a decade, black 180 gram vinyl. And the song that they played, I think was the first song, I Can't Stop Thinking About You. So I heard that song, and I just, you know, they were having a kind of dead night, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna pull the trigger on that one, and I got it, $5. Now the shipping on these, the first item is usually $3.92 on a record, and then after that it's like 75 cents shipping on additional items, and the tax on the first one I think is $1 or something, and like 70 cents on additional. So this one's one by a band that I don't know anything about, but I listened to a snippet, very small snippet, and it sounded like it might be something, so I went with it. Empire's Orphan. It's got the free MP3 download with purchase, unique code and details inside. We've got that. So it's some kind of alternative indie rock kind of thing. You know, I'm not sure on this one, but I'll probably listen to it tomorrow. Either tomorrow or over the weekend, because usually I listen to records while I'm working at home, Monday through Wednesday, and then sometimes Thursday and Friday nights, but not that often. And then on the weekend, depending on how much time I want to spend in the bed all day long, you know, we may get some record listening to then. So next, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. All of these were $5 except the last two, which were $6, I believe. Yeah, I think that's how it worked out. Let me make sure what number we are. Wait a minute. I have to look at the backs because they wrote the numbers kind of funky. 23 was $6. Boy, I'm wasting time with this, right? Okay. Now we got the last tour. So there may be 7 here. But that's okay because I know what the price was on this. Let's go with this first. We got a 7-inch single from Chris Cornell. I wasn't going to buy this at first because, as I've said before, I like Soundgarden, I like Chris Cornell, but I'm not a huge fan of him. But they had these for $5 at first. Now they're selling them for 10. And I keep telling the guys that if you're not selling anything today, throw some of these up there. You're going to sell them for $10, and people are going to buy them. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So it's the Chris Cornell single. It's a Record Store Day, Black Friday. I don't know what the year is. Maybe 2022 or says 2018 on the back is the date I see. So maybe 2018, 2019. It's the song. It's the single for When Bad When Bad Does Good. This is the white and black marble 7-inch of Chris Cornell's When Bad Does Good, plus Temple of the Dog 2016 performance of Stargazer. That's why it's wanted, and it's exclusive. The Stargazer is a Mother Love Bone song, but it was performed by Temple of the Dog live at the Paramount in 2016, November 20th, close to my birthday. A lot of that and this stuff, but for some reason Eddie Vedder wasn't on that, so it was Chris Cornell on vocals, Stone Gossard on guitar, Mike McCready on guitar, Jeff Ament on bass, and Matt Cameron on drums. For some reason, Eddie Vedder didn't play on it, and maybe that was just one of the songs he didn't do with them or something. I don't know, because he was not like the main singer or anything on the Temple of the Dog album. He was kind of a last minute addition kind of thing, but I thought that would really work well together, but I don't know. So anyway, there is another version of it, I believe, that's a different color, but this is the Record Store Day exclusive. That's worth like $19, according to Discogs. Next, we got something that I didn't want to get, and then I got, because it's a picture disc. And I don't really do picture discs, but you're going to find out in a few days that I went ahead and got some picture discs. It was just, accident happened on one of them, and then I just bought another one. So I'm going to have 3 by the end of next week. I would maybe the end of this week. And this one is Parry Gripp for the Kids About to Rock. Parry Gripp was the singer for pop punk kind of band Nerf Herder. They sang the song Van Halen and a couple other minor hits. But this guy, he does a lot of like little short songs, like 30-second songs. They sound like commercials a lot of times. Sometimes they are commercials for random stuff he makes up, I guess. And this is, I think, kids' songs. But the reason that I was so like interested in this is that this design here is supposed to make like a cartoon where this stuff moves around when it plays. I'm not sure how it works. And in the back is all the track listings, and there are at least 52 songs on this. Yes, there are 52 songs on here. The last one is called Waffles, Pancakes, French Toast. Sounds like my kind of song. So I don't know, but I think there may be a regular edition of this. Of course, it comes in this plastic thing. I'm assuming this is the kind of plastic you don't want to have on records, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with this at some point, because it does that off-gassing thing that ruins records or something or other. I don't know. But anyway, Parry Gripp, it ought to be fun. If anything, it's gonna be a fun record. I don't know how it's gonna sound because it's a picture disc. But I'm interested to see this stuff, how it moves on the thing. And I'll probably take a video of it if I can. Not in this video, but maybe another video. So anyway, next one. A movie that I've heard of, never seen. The soundtrack seems interesting to me, and so I bought it. $5. Jojo Rabbit, original motion picture soundtrack. I remember something about a commercial for this, but I don't know anything about this movie. It comes with a collectible lithograph. Don't know about what. It's a cool looking cover and album. The songs, some of them are not spelled in English. Like the first one, Kom Gib Mir Dien Hand, and it's performed by the Beatles, so it's probably in German. At least the title. I don't know if they sang in German. They probably did, because I know they messed around with that kind of stuff. The next song is Taboo by Laquana Cuban Boys. The Dipsy Doodle by Ella Fitzgerald, featuring Chick Webb and his orchestra. Don't Want to Grow Up, performed by Tom Waits. Everybody's Gotta Live, performed by Love Mama by Roy Orbison. Helden, 1989 remix, 2002 remaster, performed by David Bowie. That is the song Heroes that he did, and also what was it, the One Headlight Band, the Wallflowers did a cover of that was real good. So it's supposed to be Heroes, but maybe it's in German too, because it's called Helden. We'll see. I want to find out. I'm not a huge David Bowie fan, but I do like some songs, and Heroes is definitely one of them. And there's JoJo's theme, music by Michael Giacchino. Waltz and chorus from Faust, Act 2, performed by the Hollywood Bowl Symphony Orchestra with Roger Wagner Chorale. A Butterfly's Wings, the score by Michael Giacchino again. Rosie's Nocturne, also from the score, and Frühlingsstimmen OP 410 by Weiner Sangskr. Ah, boy, German's hard. Somebody. But anyway, that's that. So that was a good $5 pickup. This next one could be hit or miss. I have an old album, maybe his first album. Not too sure about it. I can't remember what his hit song was. But I recognize the name. For $5, I said, you know what? I'm going to take a chance. This might be terrible. It might be great. I don't know. Pete Yorn, Arranging Time. The Pete Yorn, Arranging Time, the new album featuring Lost Weekend and Summer Was a Day on heavyweight 180 gram vinyl, includes digital download card. So that's cool. I don't know, like I said, I don't remember much about him. This next one. This one's been on there since I started watching. There's only supposed to be 1,000 of these made in this exclusive color, but everybody makes the joke because we think that there was 1,000 made and VC Vinyl got 2,000 of them. So because they sell a lot of them, because it's always $5 and it's something that people want. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a popular item, but I know that this is a movie soundtrack and the movie scared the crap out of me when I was a child. And maybe it might not be this exact one. It might be the second one, because I remember watching both of them when I was really young. Should have been watching them, but I watched them and I remember being scared. And the reason I bought it is because it's limited edition. But the reason I almost didn't buy it is because I'm not a big fan of the 666 stuff on my stuff. I'm not into the devil stuff, whatever. But The Omen, who was the devil and a kid. I don't know. I think it's kind of cheesy. Not that I'm afraid of this number or anything like that. My religious beliefs are my religious beliefs, but I just don't. I think it's cheesy and I don't know. But anyway, so The Omen, exclusive clear white, black and white splatter vinyl, limited edition of 1,000 of that color. And it was the Newberry Comics edition. So Newberry Comics, I don't know if they're a comic book store or a music store or a combination, because I've seen a lot of Newberry Comics things that were records or CDs, but I don't know that I've seen any exclusive comic books. Maybe they have them, I don't know. See that little scary little kid right there? The devil. So anyway, this one, it might be cool because it's gonna, it's a musical, it's a score. So we'll see. The Omen scared the crap out of me when I was about 5 or 6 years old. It might have been. I had to be a little older than that, but it was on TV, so I don't remember if it was on regular TV, which is like your basic regular over-the-air stations, or cable. I don't know. I just remember watching it. So here's one, maybe two. The last two. These two might be a little bit of a surprise for you guys. Thinking, it kind of surprised me. I paid $6 for both of these, each. And that one would be Eminem's Revival. Now, Eminem, I saw him live one time at a festival. He was pretty good. I don't like rap too much. I like rap that you can understand. And I'm not gonna say I like it. But it's more enjoyable if you can understand what they're saying. When they're doing that mumble stuff and auto-tune stuff, I don't like it. But I kind of respect Eminem because he's really good at that. With, I guess they call it that battle rap kind of thing, where they just do it off the top of their head. That kind of thing, I kind of enjoy that, because if they are good and you can understand what they're saying, it's fun. But I have the first one or two albums on CD, and like I said, I saw them live, and they had this one and they had another one that was 3 LPs, and it was this one's 2, I believe. It's definitely a gatefold. I think it's 2 LP. The other one was like Songs to Be Murdered By or something like that. I think that was like a 3 LP, and it was $5, 5 to 10. And I never got it, and I was like, and they sold out of it as far as I know. And I was like, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one. So for $6, picked up Eminem. I don't know how many times I'm gonna listen to it, but you know, it goes in the collection one way or the other. And the final one. This is another original soundtrack. I believe it's just it's a score, or music just made for this, and it is. I don't know. I don't know if this is got real, singing or anything on it. I don't know. And that would be Walking Dead Saints and Sinners original soundtrack complete collection. I don't know what Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is. Is it a show that was an offshoot? Is it a video game? I don't know. But it's 3 LPs. I know it's got a poster in it of this, but I believe it's a red poster. Each record is a different color. I think they're like splatter vinyl or something, but they're all different colors. I think there's a green, a red, and maybe a clear with something. I don't know. But it doesn't say that anywhere on this, and it just says on the spine, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners original soundtrack complete collection. It's got a lot of tracks. 18 on the first record, 17 on the second record, and 21 on the third record. There's one song on here on record 3 called One of Those NOLA Nights, which is New Orleans. So that might be a good song. And then there's When the Saints Go Marching In. So this show might be based in New Orleans. I don't know. Or whatever this is, the game or whatever. I don't know. Because now I'm looking at it. Where the Jazzmen play, the Tomb of the Time. Yeah, we're going to have a look at this because when I get into opening them, we'll look at that. So now that's the what I got portion of the show. If anybody wants to go because they don't care to see me open these things, that's fine. I would like you to stay, but everybody's got a life they got to go deal with. So we'll just go from there. So let's get all this paper out of the way. Drink me some tea real quick. I recycle Subway cups as well as any other fast food cup. I use them at least 5 or 6 times. Some of them I use for years before I throw them away. But I always use them at least twice before getting thrown away. So now, let's get into some box set. Nirvana. Nevermind. So we're going to... Very heavy, this set. I'm going to leave this plastic on for now. As I can, because it's a slip case. Oh, let me check something. Okay, so the cover, that is a picture on there. It's not a piece of paper. On the back as well. So that's printed, so that's good. I don't collect a lot of box sets. I may get some more now that I know of VC Vinyl and their amazing prices. I may get a couple more depending on what they get, but I don't collect a lot of them because they're usually too expensive. And if they're $30 or less, which a lot of them are less than that, I may be interested. So we've got this nice book, at least book-shaped item here. Nirvana 30th anniversary embossed on there. Never mind. Oh, you open it up, and it is a book. And we've got a photograph of Kurt and some crowd. That's pretty nice, actually. I don't know. If that's different in everybody's or they're all the same, but that's a nice addition right there. Oh man, this is nicer than I thought, guys. I didn't realize it was a book. That's a classic image from inside the cover. Let's do it like this. So don't bend it up. Nice. I think that one's on the inside of the album too. Cool. I'm kind of looking at it in the screen over there on my phone. You guys are getting to see it right side up before I do. Nice, nice. It smells good. This is very nice. I'm glad that I bought this. They are sold out of it, so good luck finding it for $30 now. Could have got it for $25 if I'd played my cards right. But I did not play my cards right. That's a classic image too. The baby with his Winky. Very, very nice. That's another one. I think that's on one of the singles or something. I don't know. I have that picture somewhere. Cool, cool, cool. I like that picture. Hard to tell what that is upside down. Oh, they're laying down. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know how many pages this book is, but it's fairly nice. Let's look at this while I'm listening to it. All right, so there we go. We have not met the CDs or anything, and we've got 4 CDs, and then this. This must be the DVD. Live in Amsterdam. So that's weird that they put all of these 5 CDs in that, and then they put the DVD in a little paper sleeve, which I'll show you guys. Or Blu-ray. Is it Blu-ray? Yeah, it is a Blu-ray. I'm sorry, I thought it was DVD. So you got that. Very nice. And this is nicer on the inside than I thought it was going to be. I'm very happy with this little set. And then you can see all the CDs are the same. We just get one out. They all just look like that. Very nice collection. Very nice collection. Glad to have it. Glad I pulled the trigger when I had the chance. And glad I got it for $30 instead of not. All right, so next up, we've got the Rory Gallagher 50th anniversary triple gatefold. Gonna have to peel this off here. It says made in the Czech Republic on the back. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut that like that, and then slide this down. Keep that for later. So we've got old Rory. Rory's no longer with us, but we've got some nice pictures of him. Flip out the gatefold. More nice pictures of him. There's supposed to be a little booklet in here, so it's probably in one of these sleeves. So let's see what we got. Oh yeah, we've got some stuff going on here. So I'm going to pull out all of these just so we can get them all out. So we can. This is actually nice too. You know, the cover's nice. Insides are nice. Gatefolds are nice. Then we've got all printed in the sleeves. This is like the recording kind of, you know, how they keep track in the studio of what they're doing, I guess. We've got black vinyl, orange label, or maybe red. I think they're probably all the same disc, so we'll just... Nope, they got different labels. So we'll look at them. Got this one. I don't know if there's 2 or 3. That other one was the first one. This one is on, got a black label. Oops. There you go. Try to get some of that light off of it. Black label on that one. And then the third one is more of the, you know, photo negative kind of things. And we've got, well, that one's black as well. So maybe the one with the red is the actual album and the rest is maybe the outtakes or something or whatever. We'll look at the back and see. Then we got this little booklet. Rory Gallagher's Deuce. Nope. The booklet to flip through. Got a lot of booklets this time. I like that. I like like getting that stuff inside of records. It makes records a little more special when you get stuff like this. A little story about him. Maybe I'll have to read that and find out more about Rory that I don't know already, because I don't really know much. So we're going to take all of this and keep this plastic so I can keep the stickers over here. We're going to go over the track list a little bit here. It's got a little ring wear on it, but that's because there's three records, and it's been in a probably not the best storage conditions at the warehouse that they're in, but probably stacked. But anyway, used to be I'm not awakened yet, don't know where I'm going, maybe I will, whole lot of people in your town should have learnt my lesson, there's a light, out of my mind, crest a wave. Now that's all the 50th anniversary of the album versions. Second LP is alternate takes, it looks like. Used to be I'm not awake yet, maybe I will, a whole lot of people in your town should have learned my lesson, there's a light, out of my mind. Third LP, more outtakes and some radio, probably live versions of the radio. So we get, the first song is Crest of a Wave, alternative take 2, which we've only got one alternative take of that. But the very next song is also Crest of a Wave, which I don't think they should have put those back to back, but it starts the radio broadcast, which was done on here it says 21/12/1971, which is 12/21/1971, which is about 2 weeks after I was born, 3 weeks after I was born. And Crest of a Wave, again, don't know where I'm going. I could have had religion. Should have learnt my lesson for the last time, messing with the kid, and Pistol Slapper Blues. So that's like a little concert at the end. On the last thing, I guess they couldn't fit that one song on side D or C, so, or LP2. So anyway, this is gonna be cool. I think I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'm probably gonna end up getting more of his stuff, just based on what I've heard already. I know he's a great guitar player, and somebody I never heard of until now. Then we've got the Yesterday soundtrack, Gatefold edition, Walmart exclusive blue vinyl. The blue is probably like that. I don't know if you saw that. Little guitar pick that's not cutting. There we go. Good enough. Gonna save the cover for the little Walmart sticker, right? Who does that? Me. I do it. I think some other people probably do it too. So Yesterday, original motion picture soundtrack. Got a little bang on the corner there. It's all right. $5. Got a nice little gatefold with some. I don't think it's lyrics because it's all Beatles songs, but it's something. Liner notes anyway, and some photos from the movie. We've got standard paper sleeve. Let's see what that vinyl looks like. Bam! Boy, that is a bright, beautiful blue. I can tell you that. I lost my guitar pick, but the guitar pick is definitely the same color as this. Almost, anyway. Slightly different. I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't matter. Why am I doing that? So anyway, we got the Yesterday soundtrack. I'm gonna find out what this guy's name is. And this one's got a black and white center, but same color blue vinyl. See if I can figure out his name real quick. Daniel and Adam wish to thank. So his name is either Daniel or Adam. Danny Royal and Richard Curtis for taking us on such a wonderful, magical mystery. So, no, that's not them, because there's somebody named Hilmesh, which seems like an Indian. I think he's an Indian guy, so that seems like an Indian name. So I think that's who he is. Hilmesh, yeah, must be the guy. I don't know. But again, I wanted to see this movie, and I'm looking forward to this. I heard it was good, the movie, and I heard that he did a good job with the song. So, it's not going to be the Beatles, but it's, and I'm not a big cover band kind of guy, but I do like cover songs, and I like things like that where they did a movie and somebody else did the soundtrack based on, their character in the movie. I'm okay with that. I mean, there's even that, like, the one with Freddie Mercury. I don't know if they did singing in that, but I know it was the same kind of thing where somebody played the part. There's a lot of songs in it. I don't know if they remade the songs or what happened, but anyway. Paragrip, for those about to rock. Nope, for kids about to rock. I'm not going to go over all this because there's not much to it. Only thing about this is I wish it had a regular cover than this thing. I think I'm going to try to record, this spinning, and let's see what it does. If anything, it's supposed to look like a little cartoon of whatever these. There's a guy, looks like a cracker or a peanut or something, and there's a donut and some, I don't know what that is, footballs, little pennants, I don't know, it's something. Let's move on, because we're already at 40 minutes. Now we've got the Chris Cornell single that I got for $5, and everybody else is paying $10 for it. Okay. I wish this had a download card with it, because I do want, if that song is as good as I want it to be, the Temple of the Dog song, the Stargazer song, I am definitely going to want to have that. I would like to have a full copy of that. It's kind of a gray, light gray with light black in it. It's a little darker on this side. What is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be white, black, marble. I would give that marble. Yeah. I think it looks like it's got a little warp to it. But that label looks better than that label. It shouldn't be. It should be black or red or something instead of gray on gray. I think it looks a little better. But I've never had problems with a 7-inch being warped and not playing right. I've really not had much problem with anything being warped and not playing right, with the exception of a couple things. Not very many. Most of them they play at least all right for me. I'm not one of these people that are, everything has to be absolutely perfect, and they hear things when they listen to records that I don't hear. Anyway, next one. Can't get it open. There we go. Couple more to go. This one is on. It's got a cool center label. It's got a download card. Empire's Orphan download card. Don't know much about this band. I actually don't know anything about this band. Paid $5 for it. Paper sleeve, black vinyl, cool looking. Got dust on it already. Cool looking label though. Cool looking label. Somebody's messaging me on Facebook right now saying I won his contest for his birthday art contest. He's giving away something, and I just won. He's my friend, fellow art guy. He's actually doing art right now. I haven't done art in a while. But next up we got Sting, 57th and 9th. Sting's first rock and pop album in over a decade. I'll pull this off right here. I was a little confused when I got it. It was to where if this is the American or UK pressing. I've just come up with that it's the American, because some of their stock is European, some of it is American. So, but that sticker that was on it was not listed on some of the versions, and not the one that I picked that was actually this album. So it is a gatefold, but it only has one record and one opening. Smells good. We've got a printed inner lyric sheet. This is on like a matte based paper. We've got black vinyl, gray label. Fairly nice, fairly nice. Trying to speed it up here a little bit, guys. We had 45 minutes. Trying to go under an hour. Next one up is the D for Vendetta. I don't think I should have done that. This is not a gatefold at all. Thought it was a gatefold. Not a gatefold. It's just one of those ones where they shove the records in there. So what we've got is a mask. This definitely glows in the dark. And you put it on like that. Hey, I'm a V guy. But the nose looks like it pops out a little bit, so I'm not gonna press this out at all. But you know, kind of cool idea. I don't know how you would. Oh, there's little holes for a string, I guess. So I guess you could wear that. Old school idea. You know, because there was masks like that when I was a kid a lot. But it'll remain just as it is back in the vinyl. Center labels are nice on this. Okay, this one first is just a track listing or whatever. But on the back side, kind of neat little design of the face, the mask. Guy Hawkins, or I think is that what it is? Something like that. I can't remember the movie or the story. I know it's a real guy. These sleeves are poly-lined as well, so that's nice. Nice little package for $5, right? And then this one is similar but different. Again, we've got the mask label on that side, and then this side is red with the song titles and all that good stuff. Very nice, very nice. Next up, Uncle Glen Campbell, the free one. Limited edition gold color farewell studio album, only 500 pressed on gold vinyl. So that is kind of impressive. I mean, I'm sure the Glen Campbell fan club is probably only 500 people total, so nowadays. So we've got a nice little lyric sheet. Nothing to it really. There's a little color at the bottom, not color, but black and white strip, whatever. Looks like it probably should have been cut off. Then we've got printed inner sleeve with the guitar. And a younger picture of Glenn with this little story. It says, "Our dreams of endless summer were gone. Were just too grandiose. Adios, adios." Jimmy Webb. I don't know who Jimmy Webb is, but he wrote that. And let's see what the. Ooh, this vinyl looks nice. This is not real. This is. It's kind of an orangey kind of gold, but it's nice looking. Look at that, Glenn. Got a nice looking Glen Campbell record. Translucent, transparent, whatever. Gold vinyl. Very nice for the collection. I'm going to check this out probably tomorrow. This might be the first thing I listen to because I'm so interested in hearing how he sounded at that point of his life, being the end of his life, and having Alzheimer's, and you know, I mean, I don't guess that affects your voice so much as it does your memory, but still, I just wonder how it worked out. So let's move on. Dang, I keep dropping the guitar pick, guys. Got Eminem's Revival. This is definitely a gatefold. Definitely got some wacky shrink wrap on it that I'm trying to get off of here. Parental guidance, explicit parental advisory, explicit lyrics, guys. Explicit. Boom. Eminem seems to be disgusted a little bit with his American situation, I guess. We got those. I don't know if that's lyrics or just credits. Don't know. Back cover. Again, we've got plain white inner sleeves. Black vinyl. We've got the paper inner sleeves, no polyline. We've got gray label, sort of American flag-ish, and gray label. I believe the other is exactly the same, so we're not going to worry about showing that right now. Moving on, we're getting close to the end now. The Omen official original motion picture soundtrack. Scary as heck movie for me when I was a kid. It's probably a terrible movie. I just remember it as being scared. The Omen. Oh boy, we got my favorite thing, right? Might as well show that side first. We got clear splatter vinyl with the 666 on it. You know, whatever. And then we've got the regular label with more splatter. This is kind of weird because it's not very even splatter. It's splatter to this side more, and that's more clear. Usually when I get a splatter vinyl, it's pretty symmetrical around. You know, it's like they get it from the middle and it kind of works out, but it doesn't leave like the edge so much, and it's on both sides like that. So interesting. I'm gonna listen to it though, even if it's got the devil in it. It comes out of the speakers. It comes into my house though. We fighting. We will be fighting. I'll hit him with that Exorcist. The power of Christ compels you. We'll do it. What am I talking about, guys? Been doing this video too long. It's almost an hour. 52 minutes. I hope this video didn't cut off before I finish this. I'm surprised it's gone this long. Pete Yorn coming up. Arranging Time. We've got printed inner sleeve. No download card. We've got lyrics. Nice. Same picture as on the cover. Seems like they could have done something different. You got this old time capital label on purple. Purple. Look at. I thought the record might have been purple too for a second there. Not gonna go into too much about Pete Yorn. Some kind of singer, pop singer that I used to know back in the day, long time ago. Jojo Rabbit. Now this one's got a poster or something in it. Whatever you call it, a lithograph. So we'll see what that's about. As well as something else, I think. Okay, so we got Jojo Rabbit. Jojo Rabbit. This is nice. I don't know what kind of. It's like a textured paper, but that's your lithograph of this drawing of Dummkopf. It says Jojo Rabbit at the top. I don't know if that's something from the movie or not, and it's got a signing. It's not really signed, but it's a print of it. But that's kind of neat. 2019 20th Century Fox, and we've got the liner note page with some photos and track listings and some credits and stuff. Then we've got black vinyl, red labels. Cool. Try to save a little time and put this stuff. So we try to get this under an hour. We got 6 minutes. Can we do it? 5 minutes really. Got Walking Dead, Final One, Saints and Sinners, triple gatefold album. Something. Gotta save the sticker. Now this cover feels, it's like it's matte finish. It's nice feeling. It's nice. Doesn't say Walking Dead anywhere on the front, but that's a nice cover too. You have these zombies coming out of the swamp with this statue looking thing. There's something else there too. That's a zombie head right there. So, but it makes this fleur de lis. Kind of neat. And we open it up, and we've got this this angel statue. This I believe I've taken a picture of this very angel. If this is based in New Orleans from one of the New Orleans cemeteries, I'm pretty sure I've taken a picture of this very angel on a tomb or whatever, you know. So that's kind of neat. And I do believe this is going to be based in New Orleans. I don't know what it is, a video game or a show. Then we've got some, looks like New Orleans cemeteries. Very neat. Very neat. This is nice feeling. Nice looking. So we got some stuff coming out. We've got black inner sleeves. There's printing on the inside of this cover too. Sorry, I'm distracting myself. There, yeah. These images are on the ends are printed on the inside of that sleeve as well. Weird process that they use there. I guess because they needed to overflow onto the center part, so they printed it on the back so that would go. I mean, they could have just printed this one little piece right here, you know, to overlap about that much instead of printing out the whole thing. But you know, I'm not the one paying for it, and I don't know how much it costs. So anyway, we got 3 records. This one is a smoky kind of gray with the green label. Nice. We've got these black inner sleeves that are not poly-lined. They're white on the inside. So that part stinks. We've got a maybe smoky red burgundy kind of color. The green label as well. And then, wait, this is the one I did already. Oh, goodness. And finally, this is more of a clear smoky. I thought there was a green one. This is a clear smoky vinyl with the green labels. I thought there was supposed to be a green one. Maybe it's this one green. Is this green? I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up on Discogs. I thought there was the green one, a red one, and a gray one. Don't know. Hopefully I didn't get the same record twice. Side A, side C. Side B. Could be the light in here too. Maybe one of these is a different color. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to open this poster, see what's up with that. I know what it looks like already. It's the same cover image except on red. Oh, kind of neat. It'll live in the record because I don't have anywhere to put any posters on the walls or anything. And if I was going to do it, I'd frame it. So anyway, let's look at the track listing on this. I believe these are going to be all like score kind of things, you know, musical, instrumental. Tune in to, excuse me, tune in the Reclaimed, Stir the Herd, Who Are You, Braining 101, Legend in the Reserve, 50-50 Still Stands, Charlie Boy, Bayou Storytime, The Resting Place Morning, Via Corolla, The Tower Will Always Stand, The Resting Place Night, What Is a Beast, In the Pines, Make Contact, Where the Jazzmen Play, The Tomb and the Tower, Gumbo Groove, Memorial Lane, May Benoit is a traitor. Hard to say. My Brother's Keeper, A Gift from the Reclaimed, The Kindness of Strangers, Where Is She, Barbecue and Jam, The Most Wanted Woman in NOLA, and The Blue Palace, Humble Beginnings, The Bells, Most Wondrous Dream, Bourbon Break, Halfway There, Bywater, Forbidden Love, 45 Tall, 48 Strong, The House of the Rising Sun, Carriage Ride, The Tick, When the Levee Breaks, Rampart High, Alone Together, Soul Food, The Climb to a Brighter Future, One of Those Noble Nights, The Tourist and the Prophet, When the Saints Go Marching In, Hills and Valleys, The Pumps, Lights in the Sky, Our Resident Picasso, Battle for the Reserve, St. Vincent's, Waterfall, The Knave, The Reserve, The House of the Rising Sun, Reprise. That is everything that's on this. Like I said, I believe it's all going to be musical, instrumental. Don't know any more about it, but I will be checking it out as soon as I can. It's very nice quality. $6 on that one. I wanted it when I saw it, didn't know what it was, but then I kind of looked it up on Discogs and I was like, that looks pretty nice. I think I should try to get it, and it became available again, and I scooped it up. So anyway, that's it for this episode. I've got more records coming. Some of them, I think there's maybe 5 or 6 more. I think a couple of them might have been $10 records, and I think a couple of them were $5. I think I know there was one that it was started at 5 and it didn't work the way I wanted it to, and it ended up being 7 because there was a malfunction on my part that I didn't do it right, and so I'll accept it, and it's a picture disc too. But that's that. So I will talk to you guys again later this week, I believe, when some of those records come in. If they come in for Saturday or by Saturday, I'll do a video on Saturday if it comes in. Go check out the Off the Charts latest episode with the Kansas Connection. You can see me talking with the guys from New Zealand and Canada. We had a good time on that show. It was fun. We talked about some records that have reached diamond status, and showed some of the stuff we have and talked about a couple different things. A couple little stories popped out here and there. Fun episode. Those guys are great. You should all check it out and go check it out. It's Off the Charts. I don't know what episode number it is, but it's the newest one that came out today. And that's it, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.